With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Denver Broncos. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And they're able to get this one across the 35. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
2nd and 14. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. This defense for the Broncos, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 32. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And that sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down, that lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now a handoff as they run left side. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders. And they're rolling. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. first down. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now here's a carry heading left. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with 4th down and 1. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
They'll start on the ground, ETN, and he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. So the completion good for just 3. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. Campbell making the catch. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Being chased out left. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive team.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a punt. And the Jags are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
A give running right, Etienne.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. A 1st down and more, Etienne.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Travis Etienne
with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. K.J. Hamler returning it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
It got his man complete. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
He's going to air one out. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it here just past the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now they try the right side here. And he is going to lose yardage here. Vic Fangio, an old-school coach, but he's going to go for it here on 4th. On play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd and 12, Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off near the 26. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now a handoff as they run left side. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Etienne once more. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there. Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, Lawrence. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lawrence under pressure. They got him again. Bradley Chubb, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 27, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
I had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll set up to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff as they run left side. Wiggles free. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff looking right. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's Lawrence. That escapes the sack, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 7. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 54 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. and looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Denver, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3.